Okay, so I am headed to my bio lab, like doing an extra one or whatever. Like not 100%, but just because I want to touch that fucking human brain again. Not in like a weird, creepy zombie way, but just in like a... Okay, so my alarm went off and that kind of cut me off. But I was saying like, yeah, I'm just headed to my bio class to do the lab again and check out the fucking human brain. Like, it's fucking fascinating and I'm curious, so... And I think I'm gonna try to touch it again, so we'll see how that goes. Brains coming for you. Okay, so I am about to dive into the human brain again and sort of like label it. I just want to kind of show, for example, like this is like the size of like the normal brain. This one's like sat in there for like a few decades or something, so it's like swollen up in the preservative, but so this is kind of like what we're gonna see and stuff I'm gonna try to point out. So here we go. Yesterday I kind of freaked out a little, but I think I'll do better today. Okay, human brain. Ugh. I'm going for it. Check it out. This was in a human. Ugh. Okay.
I'll read it to you, but I can't.
Human brain. That liquid though. Okay. So here is the human brain. This totally came out of a person. So here's the underside, the side view, and then sort of the top view. You can see the longitudinal fissure, I believe, hopefully. And then so these like ridges on the outside are the either gyri, like the convolutions, or the plural is gyrus, and then the like actual lines that give the shape to them are called sulcus, or like for singular sulci. So let's see, and then frontal brain, temporal, parietal, occipital obviously is in the back. Oh, whoops, I wasn't holding that good. Frontal, parietal, occipital, and then temporal. And then back here's the cerebellum. And then I believe this is the transverse fissure that's just in between here. So let's see. I feel like this one might be a better example. Yeah, we'll show both. Oh, it feels so gross. It smells so gross. Okay. So this is like where the spinal cord would have like connected to the medulla oblongata up here, and then this part right there. My fingers are so fat in these gloves. So connects right there to the medulla oblongata, and then that's the pons and the midbrain, and those are all part of the brain stem. This is the cerebellum, or yeah, right? Yeah, cerebellum. Oh no, you're good. And then yeah, transverse fissure. Let's see, and then yeah, just again the like little lines in between are the sulci, singular, or sulcus, and then the like actual ridgy parts are the gyri, convolutions, and plural for that's gyrus. Oh, so this whole thing is basically the cerebrum. And then, fun fact, cerebellum means little cerebrum, so you can kind of see some similarities in shape and that in there. Let's see, and then corpus callosum right in there. That's this sort of stringy, I don't know, stringy bit in there. Okay, and then so this is where like the diencephalon is, and that holds the thalamus and hypothalamus. And let's see, the thalamus is like the one that's like the tiny kind of beady looking thing, and then just below that is the hypothalamus. And then, yeah, I think that's most of the inside of the brain. So, yeah, just pretty similar, both sides. I'm gonna do it without looking this time. I don't know how to turn this off. I have brain all over me. Ugh. Okay, so I changed gloves because it was too hard to point. And I'm gonna try to do it like more from memory of the human brain. So I'm going to start with the lobes. This is the frontal lobe, and then parietal lobe, temporal lobe down here, or let's see, how do I hold this best to see? That seems fair. Okay, frontal, parietal, occipital, temporal, cerebellum. Oh, couldn't see that. Cerebellum. And then underneath is where all of the nerves come down and through. I don't remember all of them, but I know that this one is the optic nerve because they cross, so left eye goes to right brain, right eye goes to left brain. Olfactory sense of smell is somewhere over there, and then I'm pretty sure these have something to do with the tongue, but I can't remember 100%. Oh, because, yeah, this might just be part of the spinal cord, but yeah, let's crack it open. Oh, and this would be the longitudinal fissure that separates the two hemispheres. Okay, so let's try this one. Okay, so this is all of the cerebrum, and then the convolutions, yeah, are the, I peeked. The convolutions are the gyri convolutions, or gyrus for plural. The actual like ridgy part is the sulcus, or sulci for singular. This part right in here is the corpus callosum, and that's sort of what keeps the hemispheres together, I believe. This is the cerebellum, which means little cerebrum, so you can note the similarities there. Let's see, so this is where the spinal cord would connect down here to the medulla oblongata, and then the pons and midbrain, and all of those are considered to be part of the brainstem. And then right in here is the diencephalon, which contains, it's sort of this area right in here, and that contains the thalamus, and then that one's like the kind of bean-shaped one, and then the one below would be the hypothalamus. And then this would be the transverse fissure that separates like the brain part, I guess, from like the cerebrum. And then, yeah, I think that's it. And then you can see like where the optic nerve, that one's like been cut, and like where it crossed and goes down in, so that's pretty cool. Don't know what this part is, it's kind of gross, but anyway, I I did it! Look at this brain! Now again to figure out how to turn this off. Go, go, go. So yesterday, like the first time I like grabbed this brain, like for the first time, I like couldn't get over the fact that it was like a human, like that it was in like a human's brain. Like I had like a little existentialist like thing. Gotta tilt this. Whoops. I had, oh gross, my hand is covered in brain, so now my phone is. I had like a bit of an existential thing, like what did this mind, what did this brain like produce? Who was this person? Like what were their like hopes and dreams and like thoughts, and like were they creative, were they productive? Like I don't know, but I think it's cool to wonder, and yeah. Oh, I'm so fucking proud of myself. So, okay, so I'm pretty sure it would be in my brain like this, if it was in my brain. But it wouldn't be this big, because this is swollen AF. Promise I still have my brain in my head, mostly. Okay, so I am leaving SCC for the last time until I think the 19th or 20th. I don't know. It is now officially the start of spring break. I played with a fucking human brain for a while. For real, it was. I am so impressed with myself. But anyway, now, fuck. Spring break's officially started. I'm so fucking stoked, and like I feel like I can like relax now, and yeah, played with the human brain, did my treasure duties and club duties for the fitness and nutrition club, and yeah, now I'm just heading home and hopefully gonna get ready to go and pack and figure out plans and shit for Colorado.